Welcome everyone to the city of Lahore, where we have more action in the ICC Champions Trophy Pakistan 2025. Group B action with no margin for error for these two teams here today. Afghanistan in action, led by Hashmatullah Shahidi and Jos Buttler's England. Both teams slipped up in their opening encounters, and Kal Rashid can hold sway, but coin fell a little bit earlier in favour of Afghanistan, who have chosen to bat first here on a wonderful surface in Lahore. The Gaddafi Stadium is ground zero. Encounter between Afghanistan and England. The loser will be out. Afghanistan with the same team that they played against.
Pretty good in that last game, but not good enough. With the bat, they should have got 30 more, and with the ball, they were excellent with the new ball, Wood and Archer, reducing Australia to 20 for 2. But as the innings progressed, they got shorter and wider and inconsistent. So they'll need to improve because they'll know the threat from this
There is that deep third into play. Afghanistan are off the mark.
I think England will have to do better.
And back of the length and straight.
Yeah, we saw that in the last game. Jofra against the right-hander, both.
You talked about it. Boost extra of the innings into Lahore is beautiful. It really is nice and cool.
That was the length he found. I think it was more the second, third and fourth.
Good running. Simon Dool wanted a lovely movement. A nice length to go with it.
And that's the difference between Archer, who's had...
About there, Ian.
Pad. All the subcontinent ground. But just my action deteriorating, my wrist got in.
Flick leg side, it's Rashid down there, he does well, saves the boundary, he's back for 2. So once you start
Injury, that's the time to do it. You want to be starting with 1 or 2 steps and getting the and it works. Now, so it's the one thing I'll say that does work. 1 or 2 steps, get the ball.
15 years ago, Afghanistan were in Division 5 of the ICC World Cricket League playing. Beautiful, that's it. And I think nothing really needs to change that much from that length if you can be around there again. That's it right there. Good discipline and patience. Does walk it in, he does.
for all the stats that we've shown on.
Knocked him over, inside edge, Archer strikes early, exactly what England wanted.
And
making his way in the game. I thought he looked competent against some fierce South Africa. Nice touch. First boundary of the inner.
Difficulty of a left-hand, right-hand combination. Butler on the attack. He's
full, very full. Finger goes up. Joel Wilson says yes. They'll discuss a review.
pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting. Can you go back one field, please? Joe, stay with your original out decision. Stand by.
Did well in the previous game against South Africa, got 90. Any thoughts on the toss decision by Afghanistan? Catching opportunity, no, he eludes Archer. Genuine pace, all the way for 6.
And Archer.
Game here the other day, of course, England against Australia, over 700 runs scored.
We're battling for them around here. 21 for 2. It was 22. Hit that really hard, and that's another boundary. Boy, he flashed really quickly at that, Ibrahim.
Very much a strength. England moves the...
Back-to-back boundaries, that is just as good as the previous one. In fact, it may even be better. England give him a call up on the back of that. Of course, Rehan Ahmad.
It's quite an interesting point because I guess most teams probably get one game, maybe two.
Game, he is right there, 109. 4 for 26, Michael Bracewell, which was a little bit of a surprise. He bowled 10 overs straight, which doesn't often happen in white ball.
Well, it looked good there, thankfully, but we...
Get a single.
England.
Yeah. So he will go...
Just looking at Ibrahim, I talked a bit about him staying leg side of the ball very much. Actually, I saw a great stat.
Enthusiasm. They just got a problem here, though. They could lose their third because Adil Rashid gets underneath the pretty simple catch in the end. And the problems continue for this. Skipper's out there now way too early for what he was expecting when he won the last. And a bouncer. Afghanistan stay here and Australia come down the road from their rained out affair. And that could be...
So Butler's giving Archer a 6. He'll be reasonably confident in doing that. England play a balanced leading shoulder. Bowls a very straight bouncer usually.
Studying this out of the window of the hotel in Islamabad. And I thought to myself, that is great. Right, we've got some spin into the attack. It didn't spin much the other night, in fact, but this might be a bit of a relief.
I think what I...
With the gully. Well, he's got some pace. It's not quite Mark Wood. England have been excellent. By and large, they bowled better lengths today, and they hit the pitch hard. They were. That's an unusual one from Adil Rashid. Well, that's been placed beautifully. Just beaten. Thrown up there from Overton, encouraging the drive, and the drive he does, lovely from Hashmat. Nothing Archer can do down at wide third man. Nicely run, nicely judged. When you do bowl your variations, how important... The tempo of this innings needs to pick up at some point. Lashed away, and Archer will cut that off. No, but I take your point as well. I just think... Another cutter into the surface from Overton. I think he's summed up conditions pretty well here, actually.
I think from a right arm spinner and a left arm spinner's point of view, that that's a little over the top.
There we go. That's a beautiful strike down the ground, all the way, a clean hit, maximum.
Always a debate with sides like Afghanistan.
Actually, Bish, you made a good point about them a little bit earlier when you talked about
The left-hand, right-hander in it. It's obviously an offer. 50 partnership between these two. They've had to rebuild. It is, but he doesn't land it, and that's a lovely, delicate paddle sweep.
Not at a crawling pace, but become the central force.
The toss, he belts it to long on, and he goes to a half century. Ibrahim Sadran is 8th 50.
It's interesting with
Dragged over mid-on. He didn't get all of it, but he got over mid-on, which was absolutely the key.
the 350 mark, both of those two sides.
Oh, lovely check drive straight back over Overton's head. Was a hack. He lost his shape. If you think of Zadran's shot and how he just checked his shape, he's a dead rubber. Both these sides have been knocked out. The home nation, Pakistan, gives himself room and up and over mid-off. That is a beautiful strike.
On up inside the circle, and we're going to...
Whereas Fuller clips it, times it beautifully.
Here, Afghanistan, 15 overs.
Pulled leg side to the other side of the sweeper. Livingston does well, stops the boundary. Pulled again. This time no chance for the sweeper, a really good over. Mountains, the buildings. Up and over. Wide of long off, couple of bounces, another boundary. 100 partnership comes up. It was only a few overs ago we were set.
Out, full, straight. Rashid brought back into the attack to do exactly that. Azmatullah is the new batsman for Pakistan. We'll have a look at the field in a second because Archer's brought third. Nice from Rashid.
And that's effectively gone out of the ground.
As he took 4 for 33 and England won that game by 40 runs.
Straight, and plenty of it as well.
Structure is getting better. They play away from home generally.
Just over the top of cover and away for 4 more.
You talk about talent, and just
It has gone up and up and up and away.
It's at the tone now, the 200 up for Afghanistan.
Wow. Speaking of the best, we've seen many better than that today.
I want to go down the route of him.
So we need to find...
Down towards, long on, and taken. Tom Banton, good hands on the field. That is just slightly missed struck from us.